Welcome to this presentation all about amalgamating apps, and that is using a range of Microsoft tools to support research and learning. This has been used within our Year 5 and 6 classes at Cornerstone Primary, where the children have been looking at using Microsoft Teams alongside a range of other Microsoft tools, including Forms, Sway, PowerPoint and Minecraft, as part of their Ancient Greek learning quest. To give some background information to this, the children are introduced to Microsoft Teams in Year 3, and from this point forward, all of their home learning is completed on Microsoft Teams. We follow a quest-style structure when teaching our foundation subjects. So for subjects such as history, geography, sometimes science, the children follow the structure on the left-hand side. This means there's a hook, something that gets them excited, builds into our learning quest, followed by them asking questions. Then there's some time where they do some finding out. This is often teacher-led. We then have the My Time part, which is where this presentation is supporting. And then they do some time checking their learning before celebrating their progress. Alongside this, we encourage a collaborative approach within the foundation lessons, and children are encouraged to focus on how they're learning through the use of the learning powers. This allows the children to focus on metacognition and the way in which they learn, which skills are important within particular lessons that they build upon during their learning quest. The My Time part of the quest is where we are looking at this presentation. So the research the children do is the way in which we've managed to blend the apps together that they have used to support their research. As part of My Time for our Ancient Greek learning quest, the children researched a particular aspect of Ancient Greek and they chose their own. We made sure there was a range across the class, but they chose their own area to research, so they were already motivated. Children were able to present how they liked, and we reminded them over the range of tools we've used in previous years that they've used to support their learning. This could be Sway, Forms, Minecraft, PowerPoint. Some chose to do posters, but all of their research was carried out electronically. We went through the kind of benefits of each one. Some children recognised that Sway was a really good option for sharing, that they could embed PowerPoints, they could embed videos, they could embed forms quite easily. Lots talked about if they wanted to share it with their parents, which was our outcome, that they would be able to show a presentation. And some children talked about how Minecraft would be really important as another way to be able to share their skills. Teams became our facilitator for this. The children were able to use their Teams account and all access presentations within the class team, access Sways all together, and Minecraft was a tool that lent itself really well to work alongside this. While some children were busy creating PowerPoints, creating Sways, some children were busy building worlds on Minecraft for particular aspects of the research that they did. The final outcomes were shared with the parents on Greek Day, which was a dress-up day and celebration of our learning quest, where the children had that real purposeful audience to be able to share what they'd done. This meant that the quizzes they'd made had real meaning because they were actually sharing them with their parents. So if we think about the impact this had on our learners, well, they were able to develop their communication skills, working collaboratively alongside one another. This was a new way of working for lots of the children, and although they'd done maybe similar things in the past, actually to all be working live on the same document showed them the power they could have of working with each other, and children were delegating, they were communicating, they were motivated with what they were doing. There was a real purposeful audience and context which motivated the children. It also meant children could see how the apps could integrate with one another and be used fluidly, and they were able to pick out the benefits of each one. It also was really obvious that children were able to play to their strengths, but they also increased their digital skills in the areas that they found more challenging, and they learnt from one another in the process.